And the fact of the matter is, we watched this again, right in front of our own face.
Katt Williams, famous for his unfiltered honesty, has just unleashed a verbal bombshell that's sure to shake up the rumor mill for weeks. The 52-year-old comedian's remarks came shortly after several of Michael Jackson's relatives and close friends spoke out about the late music legend's passing. So, what exactly did Katt say? And why are his words sending shockwaves through the industry, especially among other well-known black entertainers?
You knew it was finna happen. He told her, and we didn't know. He named his last tour.
This is it.
A viral video currently circulating online captures comedian Katt Williams revealing some unsettling truths about the mysterious death of music legend Michael Jackson. In his usual unfiltered and outspoken style, Katt implied that the King of Pop's passing was not accidental but rather part of a carefully orchestrated plan by certain powerful figures within the entertainment industry. While official reports state that Jackson died from an overdose of prescription medication, Williams insists that the incident was far from coincidental. According to him, Michael had long been aware that his life was in danger and even left behind subtle clues. One of the clearest hints, Katt argued, was the name of his final tour, This Is It. The comedian believes Jackson deliberately chose that title because he knew it would be his last. Tragically, the pop superstar passed away the same year the tour was announced. Williams observed that during the announcement of This Is It, Jackson didn't sound excited or optimistic. Rather, his tone was weary, almost as if he had resigned himself to the darkness surrounding him. The comedian suggested that Michael had grown tired of fighting against the manipulative forces in the industry and knew the end was near. Fans who watched Katt's revelation seemed to share his suspicions. One fan commented that Williams is both prophetic and hilarious, while another lamented that Jackson had been exposing the evil lurking behind the glitz of the music world for years. Many fans echoed the sentiment that Michael's tragic childhood and lack of normal human experiences had left him emotionally scarred, making him vulnerable to exploitation. Others pointed out that Williams himself had faced attempts to silence him due to his honesty. This is exactly why they tried to cancel him, one viewer remarked. He talks about the things they're trying to hide. The tragedy of Michael Jackson's final moments remains chilling. On that fateful day, his physician Dr. Conrad Murray discovered him unconscious in his Los Angeles home. Despite desperate attempts to revive him, Jackson's pulse was faint. Paramedics were called, but by the time they reached the hospital, doctors confirmed that the pop icon had passed away. Medical investigations later revealed that Jackson had succumbed to an overdose of powerful surgical anesthetics and antidepressants, substances reportedly administered by Dr. Murray the night before. The doctor's failure to immediately disclose this to emergency responders raised deep suspicions. Further reports showed that the dosage given was excessive and ultimately fatal. Public outrage was swift. Fans demanded justice, accusing Murray of negligence, if not deliberate harm. He was charged with voluntary manslaughter and went on trial in 2011. Despite pleading not guilty and claiming he had told the truth, the jury found him responsible, sentencing him to 4 years in prison. However, many, including Jackson's family, believed the punishment was too lenient. The verdict sparked a storm of conspiracy theories. Some speculated that Dr. Murray was merely a pawn in a larger game, a scapegoat for more powerful individuals who wanted Jackson gone. They questioned why an experienced doctor would administer such a risky dosage and then fail to tell medics what he had given. Many concluded that Murray had either been promised protection or was financially motivated to play his part. Jackson's sister, LaToya Jackson, was among the most vocal in demanding justice. She frequently attended court hearings and took to social media, claiming her brother had been betrayed by greedy people in the industry. She urged witnesses to come forward, insisting that more individuals knew the truth but were afraid to speak. In her words, Dr. Murray is just one small piece of a very large puzzle. LaToya further implied that Michael's death followed a clear financial motive. Those who benefited most from his estate were the ones truly responsible. She strongly denied any family involvement, emphasizing that the Jacksons had nothing to gain from his death. Paris admitted she still hadn't recovered from her father's death, explaining, "They say time heals everything, but it doesn't. You just learn to live with it." Meanwhile, Janet Jackson, the youngest sibling, chose to step back from the storm of media speculation. Overwhelmed by the endless rumors and conspiracy theories, She deliberately avoided television and the news, saying it was too painful to bear. Instead, Janet focused on remembering her brother fondly, recalling their last meeting, a joyful family gathering just weeks before his passing, filled with laughter, teasing, and love. During the private family gathering that followed, surrounded by paparazzi and mourners, one moment touched everyone's hearts. 11-year-old Paris Jackson bravely took the microphone and, through tears, said, "Daddy has been the best father you could ever imagine." The emotional statement left the room in silence. Paris clung to Janet for support, and the world witnessed just how deeply Michael's children loved him. After the ceremony, Janet quietly addressed the media, then returned to Atlanta to finish filming. To cope with the overwhelming grief, she threw herself into her career, releasing albums, starring in commercials, and headlining shows. Yet, she often confessed that she still misses her brother every single day and hopes that one day they will meet again. Unlike some of her family members, Janet avoided engaging in the countless conspiracies surrounding Michael's death. However, not everyone shared her restraint. Rapper Kanye West, known for his unpredictable tweets, also suggested that foul play was involved. In one of his posts, he claimed Michael had warned him about certain individuals before his death. Kanye referenced Tommy Mottola, the former CEO of Sony Music, implying that Michael had once told him about Tommy's dark side. Michael Jackson had indeed clashed with Tommy Mottola years earlier. In a 2002 press conference, Michael publicly accused Sony and its then executive of racism and exploitation of black artists. He declared, "Record companies really do conspire against their artists. They steal, they cheat, they lie, especially from black musicians." He went as far as holding a poster portraying Mottola with devil horns and a sign reading, "Sony Music Kills." The conflict stemmed from Sony's alleged refusal to properly promote Michael's 2001 album Invincible and their mishandling of songs he dedicated to 9/11 victims. Michael's anger deepened when he learned that the label was withholding ownership rights to his master recordings. Outraged, he stopped touring and publicly called for justice for black entertainers, naming legends like James Brown and Sammy Davis Jr. as victims of corporate exploitation. Even so, fans overwhelmingly sided with Michael. They believed he was exposing real corruption and that his passion had simply been misinterpreted as anger. Many argued that Michael, known for his gentle nature, must have been pushed to his limits to speak out so publicly. To them, the backlash from industry elites only confirmed what he had said, that powerful forces were working against him. This belief gave rise to a storm of conspiracy theories after his death. Some fans accused major record executives of plotting against Michael, while others believed the Illuminati had him silenced because he was revealing too many of their secrets. They claimed Jackson had grown too influential, too outspoken, and too dangerous for those who wanted to control the industry. More bizarre theories emerged over the years. One suggested that Michael had actually passed away in 2007, and that a body double appeared at the O2 Arena to announce his This Is It tour. Supporters of this theory pointed to slight differences in height, body shape, and even the singer's hands during the event. Another rumor claimed Michael had faked his own death to escape crippling debts and was secretly living abroad, far from fame and media scrutiny. A few theorists went even further, connecting his death to global politics. One outrageous claim accused Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, then president of Iran, of orchestrating Jackson's death to distract the world from domestic protests in his country. According to this theory, the shocking news of MJ's passing diverted media attention from Iran's growing unrest. Despite all these claims, the Los Angeles coroner's office officially confirmed that Michael Jackson had indeed passed away from cardiac arrest caused by a lethal combination of prescribed medications. Even with that confirmation, countless fans continued to believe that the king of pop was a victim, not of drugs, but of a cruel and corrupt industry that drained his spirit and silenced his voice. Many fans still express heartbreak when reflecting on his struggles. One wrote, "If you truly think about what he went through, how people exploited him and accused him falsely, it's devastating." Another added, "He fought the darkness in the industry so hard that it eventually consumed him." Yet, despite the tragedy, Michael Jackson's legacy lives on. His music, his compassion, and his brilliance continue to inspire millions around the world. Though gone, his presence remains eternal in the hearts of those who loved him. And that wraps up today's video. What are your thoughts on the mysteries surrounding Michael Jackson's death? Do you think it was a tragic accident, or something far more sinister? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update from us. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious and stay inspired.